Hello everybody. What's happening here? It's reconnecting. And I just lost a card. Let's see what that card is. Consideration. Okay, so let's have some consideration for others today. Let's have a consideration for others that we don't always know what's going on with the other person. We don't always know, even in our closest intimate relationships, we don't know what's going on for them a lot of the time. Where they've got so much, as we all do, we've all got our own stuff around environment, how we've grown up, traumas, everything that's happened to us. And we don't know. I remember my nan and pa, they used to have this, it was called Footsteps or something, I think it was. Let me know if you've heard the poem, but it's about not knowing, unless you walk in their actual shoes, unless you've done their whole entire life as them, you don't know. So today, expanding and opening to more love for self, because the only reason that we get caught in the even having to consider another and consider what someone has been through is when we let that affect us because of what has happened to us in our lives and how things have shown up before now. And so today that consideration is, I consider myself first. I consider what's happening in here first. I choose to love self first. Do you know, my hair is, it's been very humid out here, raining and humid. And so my hair goes wild. It goes a little crazy, little frizzy. So I put it up today. What's been happening for you guys this week? Let's see what cards come up. Let's see whether you've been having consideration for others, which means that you can then love them instead of getting upset with them. So what do we need? How do we get it? And what's stopping us? And then we're going to do a little flick of tarot and see what comes out with that too. What do we need? How do we get it? And what is stopping us? Yeah, love it. What do we need? Wellness. So wellness is from within. So if we're out of alignment, if we're not hitting that beautiful vibe within ourselves, then our wellness, the well that we have of us to be able to express and hold and love in our world, depletes. Our well depletes, basically. So I'll read the card and then we'll continue on. Wellness is a feeling on the inside which emanates outwards like love. Wellness is a state of mind which which emanates outwards like love. In fact, wellness is love. If you are unwell physically or emotionally, seek out the remedy of the cause. And do not just band-aid the symptoms, for wellness is your natural state of being. Do not settle for second best, and all will be well. So seeing, words, I always have a play on words a lot of the time. The pain in the neck. I've got a pain in the neck. Like, who is that? Who is that in your world? Who's giving you the pain in the neck? Why are you allowing that to be in your physical body right now? So wellness, like your well of self, of love, as it's saying here. It is love. The wellness is the well of your love for self. So just acknowledging things that you say to yourself this week, like what are you saying? Are you saying really lovely, loving things, or are you playing in victim mode? Are you saying, all the bad things that happen and all the stuff that's coming through fear? Or are you loving yourself and nourishing yourself and say, hey, I heard that thing that you just said to yourself, and the rest of us don't like that. We need to fill our well with love so that we can work through this. So what do you need? Wellness. Allow your well to be full of you, full of love, full of connection, full of consideration for self this week. How do you get that? Sensitivity. You really need to start to feel into the little nuances, the little things like, oh, I noted yesterday something changed. I noted that. And even if it's in a relationship or in a business deal or in a with your kids. It doesn't, or just with self. I noted that little that being sensitive, having that sensitivity allows you to feel those really little bits, like the pee in the mattresses. When you're sensitive, you can really feel those little parts. Don't ignore them. Don't throw them away. Don't push them out. Don't lock them up in a box. Allow them to be here, because what that means is you get to have the sensitivity to be able to feel what you need in every moment, in your now moment. And you get to be really present with that, which means that you'll move through with love over ignoring, not doing the now moment thing. Oh yeah, I'll deal with that later. What do you need to do now, being sensitive, having that sensitivity to feel it when it first happens? You might not understand it. This is the whole point. At this point, you might not understand it. When you first just go, something's off. Something just changed. When you grab it at that point and you be with it at that point and use your sensitivity so that you can keep your well full, because this is when the well is about to actually spill out. This is when the well's about to be let go of. Your cup will start to empty. You'll start leaking your energy around. So be sensitive this week. Sensitivity to self, like, oh, what was that? And as you ask that question, the answer will be there. So be sensitive, respond rather than react. Come from love is what I will say. Come from love when you do action something. Come from love when you're feeling that sensitivity, like, oh, what do you need to do? This morning I just needed to share out something, and I just shared it out, and that will allow the flow to happen, and it will allow the healing to happen, and it will allow the love to move. So do that if you need to, and do it in the moment. Do it in the present. Take care of your feelings and be sensitive to the needs of others. There is no need for oversensitivity or hurt feelings. You always have a choice as to how you feel. That is so true. It's your choice how you feel. Be sensitive to your environment. Actively engage all of your senses as you walk upon this earth. And as you're engaging all your senses, it means that you'll be on top of that a lot earlier, which is what we want to do. And what's stopping us is commitment. So this is a commitment to self. This is a deep commitment to self. This is going deeper, committing to self to be able to hold your wellness, to be able to be sensitive enough to commit to doing that, to finding that, to every time, instead of ignoring it and putting it away and pushing it down, to embrace that no matter what. That it is time in my present now moment. I need to move something and I need to work with that. So having a commitment to self is massive this week, obviously, and having the consideration, as we had before, the consideration that I matter. You matter. Just breathe that in. You matter. Saying it to yourself, I matter. I love myself. Being committed to loving yourself this week and every other week. And from that place is where we get to have our well full. So commitment. Commitment to self will create all you need to learn and grow. Actively involve yourself in your world. Be a participant rather than a spectator. Life is for living, loving, and experiencing. Take the plunge. Once you make any commitment, follow it through with integrity you deserve. There you go. So adding integrity. If you're in your own way around this, like this is the what do we need, how do we get it, what's stopping us? So what could be stopping you in the commitment is that you're not choosing you first. You're not making you number one. So this week you need to make yourself number one and commit to that so that you can have your wellness, so that you can have the sensitivity on, all your senses on, that you can feel when something changes, so you can grab it then and feel into that and move it and make sure you have the consideration for others, and knowing that everyone is at their own levels and at their own space, and that everyone is bringing you exactly what you need. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's just do a little bit of a story with the tarot. All right, so we've got 7 of Pentacles. What side of the fence are you sitting on? Scarcity or like love or fear? Scarcity or fullness? So pick or choose what side of the fence you want to sit on this week. And be there. Commit to being there. 2 of Swords. Don't let yourself get in the way. You know, we can go into stories around what life is going to bring us, and oh my goodness, what's happening there, and no, I don't want to, like, you know, go into that living in the shame and living in the blame and living in the negativity, in the fear of life. So choose not to do that this week. Choose to find your victory. Find your victory. Allow yourself to feel and be true. It's not a victory like, oh, if I do that, it doesn't matter about anybody else. No, we're part of everybody else. We're part of everybody else. So the 5 of Swords is saying, allow the victory, but be humble and be integral and be true and be committed to self, so that you're not hurting another person in you finding you. And which means that you get to be the Queen of Wands. You get to be the queen, the held, you know, she's got this. She's got her staff and she's ready to do life. She's ready to hold what is ever is necessary, because you have love for self and truth for self. And just to finish it off, then you can have the world. Whatever you want, you can have it, because you matter. Just feel into that. Be the Queen of Wands. Be the queen of your intellect. Be the queen that knows what is necessary in this physical world, so that you can have the world. The abundance is yours. You can have everything that you want. Just enjoy that. Beautiful. And if you're not having the joy and the beauty and knowing where you're at with that, and if you're not being able to love yourself as deep as you want, my dragon is moving and is out and is ready to protect and hold and show that fierceness, that fierce truth within yourself. So if you want to have a session with me, please contact me and we can get on a call and we can go through that, just so that you can go from being misaligned with self to being aligned, to being held, to having your well full. So enjoy that. And if you want to know more about the patches, as they keep moving my body into the most delicious spaces, and my mind, I find, you know, when something comes up for me now, that I can just move with it instead of getting stuck and held in it. And really, like this 2 of Swords, I used to do this and get it. Now I can let go of the fear and really move myself. And that's part of the patches for me. That's part of my physical body being able to do. I just did like 2 hours of incredible dancing yesterday that before I started the patches, I would not have been able to do without feeling like I was going to die today. So if that's something that you are wanting to check out for yourself, do it, is what I'll say. Just do it. Have the consideration for yourself. Have the commitment to self, to your wellness, to your being, and to the love that you have for yourself. And come to a Tuesday night thing that we do in Sydney time, 8 o'clock Sydney time. Come and join us. Come and be part of that, just to see if you're a fit, if it's a fit. If it's not, continue on. But I know it has been a fit for me. So yeah, if there's anything, if you want to have a reading, if that's what you're looking for, you're just wanting a little bit of direction, you're just wanting to know where you're in your own way so that you can find that harmony and that wellness within you, ask me and I'm here. So enjoy your week. Please share what has been happening for you, whether it's in a DM or whether it's here on the comments, and give some love. Give me a little bit of love up there. That would be really appreciated. Have an incredible week. Mwah. Bye.